If you're starting MRCOG Part 2, it can feel overwhelming. There are too many notes, too many question banks, and honestly, no clear direction. If you're confused about where to start and how to avoid getting lost in this material, this video is going to simplify everything for you. Hi, I'm Dr. Sana Ansari. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll walk you through where to start MRCOG Part 2 preparation, how to stay focused without getting overwhelmed, and which question banks actually make sense to use. Let's start with the biggest problem. Most students don't fail because they lack knowledge. They struggle because they have too many resources. You download multiple PDFs, join different courses, subscribe to multiple platforms, and then you sit down to study and don't know where to begin. Here's the truth. MRCOG Part 2 is not about how many resources you have, it's about how well you revise one resource. More material does not mean better preparation, it usually means more confusion. So let's make this very simple. Your preparation should start with just two simple things: one resource and one question bank. That's it. Step 1 is choose one main study source. This could be notes, a course, or a compiled material. The exact source is less important than consistency. Once you choose it, stick to it. Don't keep switching. Step 2 is study system wise. Start with OBS, then move to gynae, then onco, and then endocrinology. And the third step, and this is very important, solving MCQs from day one. Do not wait to finish the syllabus first, then start with MCQs. That's a very common mistake. You learn faster when you study and solve questions together. Now, let's talk about the most important part of your preparation. This is your study loop. Study, solve MCQs, and review your explanations. Make short notes and then revise. Let me give you an example. If you study preeclampsia today, you should immediately solve 20 to 30 MCQs on that topic. Then carefully review the explanation. Not just correct answers, but also why the other options are wrong. Then write down important points in your own words and revise those notes the next day. This loop is what builds retention. Without this, you will keep studying but not improving. Now, let's address the biggest concern: feeling lost. Here's how you avoid it. First is stop using multiple sources for the same topic. It feels productive, but it's not. Second is don't keep changing your strategy every few weeks. Consistency is more powerful than perfection. Third is make your own short notes. Even if they're simple, they'll be most valuable revision tool. And finally, revise multiple times. Let me say this clearly. Clarity comes from repetition and not from new material. If you remember this one line, you will avoid most of the confusion. Now let's talk about question banks. There are several good options available. Commonly used ones include Passmedicine, BMJ OnExamination, Pastest, and MasterMRCOG. Each of these has its own strength. Some are better for concept building, some are closer to exam pattern, and some have very detailed explanation. So how do you choose? Pick one question bank as your primary source, stick to it. If you have extra time later, you can use another bank for additional practice. But don't try to do everything at once. And remember, no question bank is enough on its own. You must combine it with your core study material and revision. So if you're feeling confused right now, just simplify your plan. One important resource, one question bank, and repeated revisions. That's all you need. You don't need perfect planning, you need consistent execution. If you want, I can create a detailed 3-month or 6-month study plan for MRCOG Part 2. Just comment plan below. And don't forget to subscribe for more practical structured guidance. Thank you.